Welcome back. It's 8:30. As you know, we've been following that massive manhunt in Maine for the person of interest in a mass shooting where at least 16 people are dead. Former FBI agent Ross Rice is joining us now with the latest on what we can probably expect as this manhunt is taking place. Ross, good morning to you. It's incredible what has happened. Massive shooting, dozens of people. It's been about 12 hours since the shooting. We do know the person of interest has military training. How is that going to impact the search? Because authorities apparently know a lot about him already.
That's right, Sylvia. The good news here, if there is any, is authorities know who they're looking for. They have a name, they have photographs, they have images of him. Unfortunately, he's, as we say, in the wind. They don't know where he is, and he's armed and extremely dangerous. And the fact that he has law enforcement, military training makes the situation even more difficult for authorities. It appears from the images that you're looking at right now that he had an automatic weapon or semi-automatic weapon of some sort. It's a dangerous situation, but I think the fact that there's so much support from the public through the news media, it's going to be a tip from a citizen that leads to his apprehension.
Okay, let's talk about this because Lewiston is a city of just about 40,000 people. The fact that it's already had this many shootings is more than it's ever had. So it's not a big town. How does this small town's police force handle something like this? Because everybody has converged, trying to find out as much as they can. Who else is involved in trying to help them out with this?
Well, it definitely just isn't the Lewiston Police Department. They've called in the sheriff's office, the state police. I know the FBI has offered their assistance too. If this goes on much longer, it's going to become a very extensive manhunt involving numerous state, local, and federal agencies.
So let's say if you were involved in a search like this, what's the first thing that you would do in order to try to find this person? What are they doing right now?
They're publicizing the fact of the individual they're looking for through photographs. They're getting the images out to the public through websites and, more importantly, through the news media. And I'm sure they've established a perimeter. They've calculated how far could he travel by car within the period of time from the shooting. And I'm sure they have roadblocks set up. Being that it's a very rural area, it's quite possible that he's gone into the woods, and we've seen several situations like this in the past, and that really makes it a lot more difficult to find the person. You really have to go foot by foot through unoccupied, uninhabited areas to try and find the guy. And if he's put any degree of planning or effort into doing this, he's made preparations for his escape. Obviously, he didn't want to get caught. He didn't want to die at the scene, so he fled. And you have to assume that he made plans to do that as well.
Okay, Ross, we always appreciate you helping us figure out how these things are broken down when it's actually happening. And we're hoping to hear about a resolution about this very soon. But we do appreciate your time this morning.
Always a pleasure, Sylvia. Thank you.
Thanks so much.